This happened at what, noon? And I didn't know how long it would be, and I thought I would be busier than I was because the hot water heater blew up in the basement yesterday. So I thought it was going to take more time to clean up than it did. So I wasn't planning on watching this, but I did hop in every now and then. And then every time I was there, they were announcing either a cool item or a cool change, something. And I was like, this update looks fucking sick. So I waited till it was over. As you can see, I skipped all the fluff. But yeah, it was like 2 hours of them announcing shit. They showed a tease for new Dungeons DLC too? Really? Because yeah, like originally it was just supposed to, like, the Heroes Pass was for the jungle and the winter one. So yeah, I guess there's Minecraft Dungeons, and Minecraft Realm. So anyways, that being said, I figured I'm not gonna watch any more. Let's watch it together. And yeah, hopefully this is dope. I mean, like I said, the stuff that I saw here and there was amazing. So we'll watch this, and then after that we'll do more Star Wars Squadrons. Let's go. Minecraft Earth AR? What the fuck is that? I think the audio is okay, but let me know. Keeping our health bar. Oh my god, why is it like? Blah, 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 blah. All cast and crew takes daily temperature and health checks. Production venues are properly and routinely sanitized. Okay. Oh yang. Think Pokemon Go, but Minecraft. Interesting. I did not know that was a thing. Okay. What did that say? Invitation Minecraft Live? Oh my god, I love it. I just, something so cute to me about the little Verns riding on chickens. Also, the bees are adorable. One of the most terrifying things in the world, but adorable in Minecraft. Also fucking huge. HoloLens, what up, Chris? That's the key from Dungeons. Or one of the keys. I have the little snow fox that you get in the creeping winter. Redstone golems, those are fuckers. Oh, there's the glowy squid. Dude, Minecraft has become something just ridiculous, huh? It's so cool, dude. Also, there's so many mobs here that I guess because they have dungeon stuff too.
Minecraft Live 2020. I'm Lydia Winters, your host and
still waiting for that chat realm.
Mojang Studios. We're coming to you live from Stockholm, Sweden, the birthplace of Minecraft.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Some of our amazing team
from a little bitty Java game to all this, it's
so we recorded
mental.
The Minecraft
This has been going on for like over a decade.
In Redmond earlier this week. We are so
is the audio okay, or
is the
video too loud compared to me?
We want to acknowledge the number of challenges around the world right now, as well as the mental, physical, and emotional toll those challenges are taking on all of us. With that in mind,
am I the only one that finds it weird that everybody always mentions this? Like, we know the world's on fire.
Have fun, enjoy the games we love, and celebrate all of you, our incredible Minecraft community. It won't all be easy. You'll have to decide which mob to vote into the game, which, based on votes in previous years, will be super tough. You'll not only get to hear about what's coming to your favorite Minecraft games, you'll also hear directly from the development teams. We want you to leave today knowing about the exciting additions coming to Minecraft and also why our team has made those decisions. An insider's look
Microsoft
at
money?
what's brewing at Mojang Studios. Today,
also, it's Mojang.
We're kicking things off with the announcement of the...
It started when they added blocks to the game in 2005. God. I started playing Minecraft in beta in 2010 when they added wolves. It's mind-blowing to know that they added wolves like later at some point.
Let's do this.
So, okay.
What's up, Spanish?
The next update is the update that we know that so many of you and well,
she is adorable. She's so excited
has been wanting for
and
such
passionate
a long time.
And nervous.
It's the Caves and Cliffs update.
The game finally has caves and cliffs. That's sick, dude.
It must feel amazing to be able to tell everyone that.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited about this. I mean, even before I joined Mojang, I was always thinking about, like,
I'm trying to look, there's RGB in the back.
Come, and this is it, but it's also got the cliffs as well. It's got the mountains. Like, this is such a big update, and I'm so excited.
I was just double checking mine.
How are you feeling, Agnes?
Give me a sec.
great.
uninstall the shit that
no,
controls
so
it
good.
because
So
it's all
we have
trash?
been working on this update for quite long, and we're like, we can't wait to tell everyone. And now we just announced it, and it feels
It's so
just
we're actually
amazing.
getting our first
That's why the stream has all the
live
frames.
look at some reactions.
Oh.
That's what I quit. Just lost the spirit of the OG when they added blocks. That's fair. It lost its identity when they
Those
added
mobs
Steve.
are very,
Steve
very
from Smash
exciting.
Bros.
This year, we asked some of our communities to submit questions that we'll answer across the show. This first question definitely feels like something everyone wants to know.
Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué se han tardado tanto en actualizar las cuevas y cuándo llegarán? En verdad que hemos estado pidiendo esto por muchísimo
I actually caught this
tiempo.
part, so I guess I tuned in right after the intro shit.
Why has it taken so long? Like
Interesting.
Brandon, I've been waiting a long time too.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So since this
Huh,
update really is
I didn't
the
realize that.
update, like we have been dreaming about it for so long, so it felt so important for us to do it right. Like we don't want to rush it, but now we feel it's the right time. Like we have spent the time we need to really like understand the vision we have for the update, and also to make sure that we understand what the community.
Why does it take so
actually
long? Because the
wants.
world fell the
And we've
fuck
also,
apart?
like, planned around it to make sure that we really can work together with the community to make
Sure, well,
this
that's not a good
like, as
excuse.
epic update as possible. And
Also,
we have
it seems
also
like they
hired
added
some new
everything in the world
amazing
to it,
developers
so
to the
that
team.
makes also
And
a
you're
lot
one
of sense.
of the amazing developers, Brandon.
Yeah, I joined this year in
been
January.
demanded
and
since,
I
like,
actually
2012.
Came from the community.
Demanded
I used
is
to
a
do
good word to
modding for
use.
10 years.
Fucking
One of the first
gamers.
mods I work on was the Aether, which is like a dimension that added sky islands and stuff. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be here and work on an update this epic.
I'm so happy to have you.
We have another creator question.
Hi, I'm the Pink Diamond Diva,
Hello.
and this is my question. Are you making the caves more advanced for older players so they can mine deep, or are you making them more accessible and easy to navigate for newer
So what
players?
you're saying is they had nothing else to do
Such a
aside
great
from work on the
question.
update. It was still delayed.
Yeah,
Yikes.
I mean, with this update, we're making sure that we can
God.
have as much variation as possible within the actual caves themselves, but we want to make sure that the old caves are still retained
Don't you
as
hate
much as
that though
possible
when the
to
timing works
keep
out?
that
Like people,
classic
what
feel.
were they were demanding the
and
Sam
we really
Raimi
also looked into to make sure
suit
that
for Spider-Man. I think that's the name.
Because we have such a huge
And they're like,
community,
give it
and
to us,
it's
give
also
it to us,
very
give it to
diverse
us. And then they
community, and
announced
that's
it
such a
because they had been
beautiful
working
thing.
on it for months.
So we really want
And then
this
it made it look
update
like they
to have
won.
something for everyone. So actually, we made sure to map all the features in the update to different player styles to really see that we fulfilled
Jesus
that goal.
Christ. Okay.
So cool. And you had such a
Look
big
at this
thought
graph.
process on how you decide what even goes into an
Yes.
update this big.
Yeah, we have spent quite a lot of time on just making sure that we have a very good fundament for the update. For example, we did the player style mapping, and we've also worked with design pillars. So the design pillars, they kind of describe the vision of the update. So for example, they help us when we prioritize between different features, and also when we design each specific feature. And we have three
I can't get
pillars
over
for
this
this
set.
update.
This
And the
set is
first
so
one
fucking
actually
cool.
all about the spectacular mountains, the snowy snow, and the mischievous goats. Because at last year's live, the
Eternal
players voted for
goats.
these features, and we felt like it's so important to deliver on that promise. So we actually wanted to have it as a pillar.
Yeah, and another pillar that we actually integrated into this was adding strategy to mining. So of course, Minecraft already has plenty of strategy in mining, but we wanted to see if we could push that just a little bit further and add even more mechanics that make it interesting for players to mine in the caves.
Yeah, and the third pillar is to create an underground of marvel for the players. And that pillar is a lot about adding variation to the underground and contrasts and inspire players to craft their own underground adventures and build underground. And one thing we have done to fulfill this pillar is that we have added new cave biomes, and one of them
Actually, I
is
guess-
the lush caves.
Does it have? Oh, here we go. I'll put on. Those are huge. Do you guys want the subtitles or no? Because those are massive. Look how cool this is. I caught this live. It's a lot like in was it Jurassic World DLC that I played? That had caves like this? What was the one where there was the minecart puzzles? I don't remember. But this looks fucking awesome, right? There's a hell of a lot more
It's
going
so
on than just
beautiful.
gray
It
cobblestone.
doesn't feel cave-like.
Your inventory must be
Yeah,
full.
I mean,
They
we
move
wanted to
forward
make
one
sure
block.
that, of course, in
never mind, these
Minecraft, all
closed
the
captions stuff.
original
It
caves,
did
you know, they're
just
pretty much the same. There's not much
air a
variation in
couple
terms
hours
of
ago, so
vegetation or different features inside of it. So for this, we wanted something which is a bit more like light and lush and actually has vegetation. And I mean, I think it looks amazing.
It's gorgeous. What was the inspiration behind it?
So we were thinking about, okay, so how should it feel when you are in a lush cave? And we wanted to be like, so you feel like very tiny inside like a big garden or big forest. So like when you
Okay.
look up, it's actually like vegetation above you, it's vegetation around you. And one source of inspiration we had is actually
dude, she seems so excited to talk about it. It's amazing.
Because in his paintings, it's always,
Right.
or often at least, like a tiny character.
Right? She's so
and then
adorable.
it's like huge forest, and you see like the bottom of the trees because the vegetation is like so big.
She seems so
compared to
like
the character.
happy to be
And
able
you're
to
adding
talk about
so
this shit.
many new plants in the lush caves.
Yes, so I don't know if you saw, but there was this new tree that was actually above on the overworld, and this is called an azalea tree. So it's a unique type of tree that it'll be easy to spot
Alex,
for
for
players.
scale.
And if you actually find this and start going down,
I did not
its
know she was
roots,
Alex
you will
until
find a lush
the
cave
Smash
there. So
announcement.
this is another part of adding strategy to mining, where there are certain landmarks which will allow you to understand what you're doing in the game.
That's cool. And another one of the new blocks is a block called Spore Blossom, and it's that you maybe saw it in the
music is
video.
so
It's
weird.
a big pink flower that you find in the roof of the lush cave, and it will drip particles from that flower, but it will also actually feel like a big volume around it with particles. So it's similar to the particles that we added to the nether biomes in the nether update, but the cool thing here is that you can
Oh, the
move
nether
the flower
update
if
is
you
so
want
good.
to and get
They
these
added so
particles
much.
anywhere you want in your world. So you can actually be very creative with that.
That's so awesome. And the lush caves have a real glow
Chris.
to them from one of the plants.
Yes.
She looks familiar.
There are vines in the lush caves, and they have glow berries on them, and these are actually a light source. And you can also pick them and eat them if you want to.
Nice.
Interesting.
And another plant we actually have is the
Then
drip
do you
leaf
glow?
plant. And you can actually see that they can kind of grow from like water or anywhere else. And they grow quite tall, but they have like a little plant on the top that you can actually hop onto. So the idea of the mechanic behind it is that the leaf will actually tilt down when you stand on it too long. So this will actually make you fall through. However, after a few seconds, it'll come back up. So it's kind of this like platforming block that allows you to just, continue platforming over and over again, which I hope is really exciting for, content creators making maps.
What's that noise?
Yeah, you can build like your own platforming levels, and then they will repair themselves. That's kind of neat.
What the fuck is that clicking?
It's
That's
so
cool.
beautiful in there. And there's actually a mob coming to the lush
The
caves.
leaf is making that sound?
Yes,
The
there
clicking?
is, but we will actually not
It's a
tell
leaf.
you about this mob now, because in the end of the show we will show even more features.
Sounds like a
coming to the
pressure
Cave
plate.
Eclipse update, and then we're gonna show that mob.
There's
This is
so
the
much.
first time we have so much that we're actually splitting the update section into two at the beginning and towards the end of the show. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
You've also worked on improving the cave generation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you can see here, I mean, this is drastically different to what caves used to look like. And there's definitely still the old style of caves, but we wanted to make sure that there was much more variety in the sort of caves and the shapes and the sizes you could get. And even here, you can see that there's some water underground.
Yes. So we actually added something we call local water levels. So in one cave might find like a cave lake, and another cave might not have that one. And this also means that we get naturally generated waterfalls, which is so pretty. And it also kind of gives like new ways to traverse the underground. You can actually go cave rafting.
Yeah,
That's
so you'll
lovely.
see in a bit that our player here will actually use a boat to raft. And that is just such an exciting opportunity to be able to traverse the caves in a very different way than you used to.
Yeah.
This is
actually-
so
we were
different, dude. This is
playtesting,
awesome.
And then one of the devs like, look at this, it's so fun. And all of us just started to go with the boat on the waterfalls. It was a lot of fun.
So another thing to note here is that you
This
can
is
see that a
sick.
lot of the ores were actually glowing. This is just for preview purposes. Ores aren't going to glow now. It's just that the caves tend to be quite dark, and we want to make sure that players can see the shapes of the cave.
Now, will that only be
Oh,
for
bro.
the like normal caves, or will this run across all of the new cave biomes?
Yeah, so the really cool thing is that like the new cave shapes and sizes is completely independent from the new biomes. So that means that we have so much variation. Because for example, a lush cave can, for example, generate, in a super narrow tunnel, but it can also generate in like a huge cavern, and that creates completely different atmospheres, but it's still the same biome. So we're really gonna have lots of variation on the
I
ground
was hoping
now.
they would show the
You've been
lush,
calling
the lush
two
version
of
of that.
the different cave types spaghetti and Swiss cheese? Like that's how varied the caves could be?
Yes, I
Notch
mean, there are so
popped
many
off.
different variables with how the variation
Bro.
works, and I mean, it has even more
They
variation
put
than the
RTX
overworld
on
itself. It's
Notch.
just crazy.
It's a lot. Yeah, some of the caves, for example, have really cool pillars, and some are more like flat, some are tall. Lots of variation.
Very nice. And you have another
He did then
new
got
cave
fired.
biome to show us.
Fuck. You're
Yes,
right.
so we have the dripstone caves biome. And whenever I think about the idea of a cave update, the image of stalagmites and stalactites comes into my head. But adding these are pretty difficult. It's a very unique shape that Minecraft isn't really accustomed to. But I think the way that the artist put it into Minecraft works quite well. And of course, there's some mechanics surrounding this. So you can see that someone destroyed the block up the top, and so the dripstone fell down. And
That's gonna
also,
get me
unfortunately for
killed
this zombie here,
so
if you
many
fall
times.
on these dripstones, you will get hurt.
Or zombie.
Wow,
There's another
that's
interesting
cool.
mechanic in the dripstone
New Killing Floor 2
caves.
DLC?
Yes,
Oh,
so
it's
maybe
finally
you saw
out?
in the video
A
that,
Halloween
like,
update?
from the
I'll have to
stalactites,
see if I have it
you could
installed.
see that it was like dripping water. So actually, if you put a cauldron under
Thanks, man.
a stalactite, it will fill up with water. So it's renewable water.
And
Oh.
how do you remember which is stalactites and stalagmites?
Well, that's a very good question. It has been very tricky to remember that, but I think I learned. So we actually, it's hold on tight to stalactite. I was going to say the wrong one. So stalactite is in the roof and stalagmite is on the floor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We've been practicing that.
That's
all of us.
a good way to
For a
remember.
long time, like even.
And you have something really amazing in this update for the sort of redstone engineers out there.
Yes, so we've actually been thinking about this redstone block that lives in the deep dark, a new biome at the deepest depths of the world. We're not going to talk about this biome too much today, but we are going to show some of the blocks and maybe later a mob
dark
that comes
biome.
from it. So if we look at the video, we can actually see
I love how she can't stop
that there
smiling. I
is
know, right?
basically this growth, and this is called the skulk blocks. And one of the blocks is called the skulk sensor. This is the new redstone block. As you can see, when you place or destroy a block, or if you have footsteps, it'll actually detect the vibrations around and then emit a redstone signal. So this is going to be very interesting for redstone
fuck do you
players.
program that?
We even have a mechanic around it where you can actually use wool with wool occlusion to essentially prevent signals from being able to get into the skulk sensor. So let's take a look at that now. And as you can see here, I walked next to the skulk sensor, and it's actually kind of doing an infinite loop where the piston is causing a vibration, and then it's activating the skulk sensor and going over and over again. But here, I've actually put a wool block in between the piston, which prevents the signal from going to the skulk sensor. This can allow you to even do sort of directional skulk sensors where you can put wool blocks on each side and only allow it to detect vibrations in front of it. And vibrations can be so many different things. It can be a snowball hit, it could be an arrow, it could be footsteps, it could be blocks, anything.
So cool.
Yeah.
And another
How the
thing, we actually
fuck did they do
we had a
that?
bit of a happy accident with this because we realized that we get wireless redstone thanks to the skulk sensor.
Yes.
So, and we didn't even plan to add it, but then when we started playtesting, we're like, wait, we got wireless redstone, and that's so exciting. And well, you can just build so many cool things with that. It's gonna be exciting to see what the community will build.
Yeah, you're really looking for community
can't say I
feedback
could
to
build it
make
with
sure
one less
this,
redstone.
like, feels great for everyone.
'Cause you don't need
Absolutely.
any.
I think because this is such a unique mechanic, we really want to make sure that we get it right. And, we love the redstone
the
community
fuck?
and we want to
What's
make
up,
sure
Kai?
that we do it right. So any feedback you have, any ideas, send it to us and we will work with you to make this the best block that it can be.
That's so sick.
And now, we said there's another mob coming later, but I think it's time for a new mob coming to the Caves and Cliffs update.
It is. And this is a very scary mob. And it lives in the
Warden?
deepest of the underground, in the deep dark. And this is a very dark place. And the cool thing is that this mob is very well adapted to the environment. So it can't see anything. So it's the first blind mob in Minecraft. And that's very interesting because it gives such interesting mechanics. So instead, it will react to vibrations, just like the skulk sensor block. So if you aren't very careful when you walk around in the deep dark, you might upset that mob.
Yeah, with this mob, we really wanted to make sure that we kind of recaptured that feeling of the first night of Minecraft. And we can often forget that Minecraft can be a pretty scary game. So we wanted to make sure that we could kind of go back to that. I mean, caves can be scary, they're dark. And all I'm going to say is that when you go into the deep dark, I want to make sure that you're very quiet and watch closely for the warden.
This is so cool. It's so weird how it reacts to vibrations, dude. How the fuck do you program that? Also, yeah, this is dark as shit. Holy hell. What's going on, Derek? How you doing? Thanks for the info yet again before. What are these triple candle things? Are those candles? Instead of torches? They look like the sea cucumbers, but with flames on them. Dude, fuck this. This is actually scary. This is new. Dude, is this the next horror game I stream? Minecraft? Hey, so he's a strong boy. Bruh. He knocked off 6.5 hearts. He's got a mouth on his stomach. Yeah.
What did we just see?
That thing is scary as
It's a very
shit,
different
dude.
mob. I'm really excited for this because not only is it trying to be scary, it's, we had to keep a balance to it. It was very challenging to design a mob like this. Another thing that's really important to note is in that video, I was wearing full netherite armor, so it's very powerful. You
That's
definitely want to watch
mob.
out. Yeah.
Which I think
Which is stronger than diamond, for those who don't know. They added that with the Nether update.
You can avoid it, but then you need to really be careful.
So it could
sneak all the
one-shot
time
you
to not
without
make,
that?
any kind of movement that it will detect. But that's a lot of fun, and it's feels scary, but in the good way.
And you wanted to kind of take everyone back to that first night experience with the warden.
Absolutely. I mean, I had such an amazing experience when I first played Minecraft. It was terrifying listening to zombies underneath my house and in the caves, and hopefully we can bring that back to players, but 10 years later.
That thing's gonna fucking ruin me.
But that would be just amazing. Cause
Also, Derek, I hope that your dad does well, dude.
First night stories. It's such a big thing, and
Your dad in San Diego?
I'm also very fond of my first night in Minecraft, so we hope to give that experience again.
Remember when creepers were the scariest thing in Minecraft?
It's like it's almost
It's been a minute, huh?
But also really, really terrifying.
But yeah, they are still
How did you
terrifying, you're right.
decide?
We actually worked a lot on.
All you hear is and then your career is ruined.
Look in Minecraft, because we wanted to be very scary, and we didn't want to take away from the scariness, but we felt, let's add some derpiness to it. So it's like a mix. So for example, we added the mouth. I love the mouth. And some actually reacted like, oh, it's so cute, which I think it's more scary, but I think we find the perfect balance.
She is the best.
Absolutely.
It really has character.
Yes, definitely. Well, you've been
You think
sitting
she's a
up here.
monster
You
at work,
just
though?
announced an update that
They go back to
everyone
the
has
office
been
and
waiting
she's
for,
like,
and
"The
we actually
work of the
have some
warden."
tweets that have come
And
in.
you're like, okay, please.
Oh,
That's awesome.
okay, that's amazing to see. So much excitement. Oh, even more tweets. So, the,
Probably an
it's
absolute
lovely.
tyrant. They actually label,
Like
they
we
modeled the
really
warden after
developed
her.
this game together with the community, and now to see that people are so happy.
She
that's
hears
just
the
so great.
vibrations of you not typing,
Yeah,
and she
honestly,
storms into your
it's such a
office and
privilege
just
to work
one
on a
shots
game
you.
like this and an update like
She's
this.
a mean right
and,
hook.
we just love this game and we want to make the best
Yeah.
update that we can for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Agnes and Brandon.
Is that slander?
was a lot of amazing
Am I
new
gonna go to
things.
jail?
Don't forget that we have another segment full of even more cave updates later on in the show. Now let's head over to our Minecraft Live correspondent, Vubui. I hear he has a first look at something you all voted
I'm trying to
into
catch a
the
mimic
game
you
last
legit,
year.
and I might actually commit. That was the last one I caught, and yep. Because it was my last one, I was determined to do it legit, and I was like,
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm here once again
I love that.
to help
Okay,
all of
let's
you
take a look at
home
this
to
pig.
choose a
Hold up.
mob. Vubui, and I'm
So it's all muddy and it has a rose on its head? Is that a thing? I've never seen that in Minecraft or dungeons. You try throwing a Pokeball at it. It's not that simple, okay? It spawns in one single place and it has a 1% spawn rate, okay?
here once again to help all of you at home to choose a mob that will go into Minecraft. But first, we have a message from our good friend Max Brooks, author of our first Minecraft novel, with some exciting news.
There's
Hey,
Minecraft novels?
Community. It's Max Brooks, author of Minecraft The Island. Thank you so much for embracing my book, and I hope you'll enjoy the sequel, Minecraft The Mountain, where our character leaves the island and paddles to a strange snow-covered
He wrote World War Z?
and discovers another castle.
What?
And together, the two of them have to find their way home.
And now he's writing
Minecraft
Minecraft
The
books? That's
Mountain,
awesome.
Coming out in 2021, available for
He
pre-order
knows zombies.
right now. And as always, thank you for embracing all Minecraft books.
He also wrote the Zombie Survival Guide
That
handbook.
sounds awesome. Another Minecraft
he
novel.
loves zombies,
and this
dude.
one's called The Mountain. Speaking
You think
of
he
mountains,
likes the cranberries a lot,
remember
or-
last year's vote? It was a fierce competition.
He's also Mel Brooks'
but
son?
The mountains won after 2 intense rounds of voting.
I did
Well,
not know
I
that.
have a sneak peek
Hey,
into
yeah,
what your
Brooks.
vote
Wow.
is bringing to Minecraft.
Is he also
on
racist,
the
or-
cliff side of the Caves and Cliffs update? Goats. They're both mischievous and adorable.
Look how fucking
at the
cute they
same
are, dude.
time. As you can see, they live on the
No,
mountains.
just Jewish.
And if you aren't careful, they might knock you off. They
Wow.
also have
Oh, they headbutt you?
excellent jumping skills.
Look at the little baby. But it
We'll
went to the
also
moon.
get better mountain generation with spectacular and more dramatic mountains with height-dependent generation. That means things like tree lines and mountaintops that will be more
must be this tall to
challenging
climb.
with lots of snow and ice. And speaking of snow, yes, it will be snowier. We will also have a new block
I didn't
called
know they put
powder
rain in the
snow,
game.
which will be a kind of trap block. It looks similar to snow, but if you
The
or
greatest
a
of
mob
all time.
walk
You'll
on
love to see it.
will fall right through. Now let's talk about this year's vote. We have 3 awesome mobs for you to choose from. And to introduce them, we
Okay,
want
real quick. They better eventually put all 3 of these in the game because I saw what they are and they're all sick. And if they don't do it, I'm gonna bust its hit.
once again have Tiny Agnes and Tiny Jens. Let's see what they have to show.
Moobloom.
Oh.
Bees and mooblooms are friends, just like we are. Right, Agnes?
These friendly cows live in the flower forest biome, yellow as sunshine and covered in beautiful flowers. What's
Covered
not
in
to like
beautiful
about
piss.
these beautiful bovines?
We are friends, right, Agnes?
Yeah, you're friend zoned.
Why
I get
do we
it.
have to record these videos on an actual mountain? They are animated.
The astrologer is a new illager that lives on mountain tops. It's a hostile mob that attacks you with clouds of flying ice.
You did pack the supplies we need to survive the night up here, right, Jens?
I'm gonna get a go
Do
to
you
name
ever
him Ray,
wish
then a creeper and name it
Minecraft
Shiz. Do
oceans
it.
were glowier?
Not me. I always wish for world peace.
Sure you do. Well, wish no more. Meet the glow squid. Wow.
What was I meant to say again? Vote for Minecraft?
Can't talk. Must admire glow.
Agnes, Jens, it's really distracting. They're so tiny and they're so susceptible to distraction. Hopefully that won't happen to you. Now let's go over how... Hello?
Kai, that's how telephones used
hi,
to look.
Tiny Agnes.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, I'm live right now. Oh, okay.
Why is it connected to
you
a
really
hose?
shouldn't read too many internet comments. But okay, I'll
Oh,
tell 'em.
nice.
Okay, bye.
Remember rotary
Tiny
phones?
Agnes would like everyone to know that she and Tiny Jens are, in fact, good friends. Okay.
How did you
where
live
was
again?
I?
Terribly.
And why do people keep leaving phones around the studio? Now, let's go over how you can be a part of what is likely to be an epic showdown.
Eric, I don't know what you're talking about, but I love it.
This decision be made without your voice. Be ready to cast your votes. First, make sure you have a Twitter account.
There's a
If you
creeper.
don't, go to twitter.com, sign up for an account, and make sure you're logged in. I'll let you know when the voting starts.
It's still
Then
accurate,
you'll
though.
need to go to the Minecraft Twitter account to find the latest poll. Think carefully, debate with your friends and family, make a decision, then click on the mob you want to make it into
I like the
Minecraft.
idea of thinking
There will be two
that there's like a
voting
family
sessions,
meeting.
and I'll let you know when each one begins. For now,
Well, Dad really
just
likes
be
the glow
ready and
squid,
keep
but
dreaming
Mom
of
likes the
victory
move
for your
loom.
favorite mob.
Dude, the bees are wild. Okay, that redstone golem, if you're in the fucking game,
My name
God
is
damn it.
Yesenia
Those are
Cisneros,
brutal.
and I am the gameplay producer from Minecraft Earth.
on Apocalyptic 7,
I'm
those things
so
will
excited
fuck your
to be a
face
part
apart.
of Minecraft Live this year and to share this wonderful experience with you, our amazing community. It's been so fun seeing what you've been doing with the game.
Derek,
I've seen
you
lots
and
of
I need to
creations shared
make
each week,
sets
and I
like this
wish
as
I
our,
were that
our
creative. I
webcam
mean,
backgrounds for
wow.
streams.
While everyone has been discovering new hobbies,
And then you know what you do? Check. You cut yours off here, and then I cut mine off here, and then I put my camera here, and you put your camera here, and that way if you put the two streams side by side on multiple monitors, you complete me.
I have been logging in each day to collect a new adventure crystal,
Bruh.
which lets me play life-size adventures in augmented reality in various parts of my home. My dogs are very confused, to say the least. It seems
That
like
was the
I'm
longest
not the only
pickup
one who's
line, I
been going
know.
on lots of adventures. We've had more than 5 million adventures played throughout
15
early
hours
access.
later?
Holy
So?
Moobloom, that is amazing. I've also been completing season and daily challenges to collect mobs, even more adventure crystals, and exclusive character creator items that can also be used in Bedrock.
Wow.
Sometimes, when the weather is just right in my house, lightning strikes and a new mob is made. Later this month, we have 2 new mobs joining Minecraft Earth, and I hear they're going to make quite a splash. Speaking of mobs,
Wait, what mobs can change with lightning besides creepers? I know there's supercharged creepers. At the end of Kingsman, what's Kingsman again? I haven't seen this, but I've heard of it. The end of Kingsman is captured Swiss princess tells the protagonist, when you save the world, we can do it in the asshole. That's fucking beautiful.
our beloved Moobloom from Minecraft Earth has a chance to be brought into vanilla. How cool is that? Now,
Oh, is
I'm
Minecraft
not
Earth?
gonna
That's
tell
what
you who you should vote
Brandon
for,
was talking
but
about.
what
Is
I
that how
am saying
Minecraft
is
Earth looks like?
one of these mobs is definitely way more adorable than the rest. So choose wisely.
That's what it
In our
actually
last
looks like?
couple releases, you may have noticed that we added slime ball and slime blocks. With that, I'm super excited to let you know that
Does
we
it
are
look
adding
awesome?
pistons and sticky pistons to Minecraft Earth.
Is it on the
Be
App
on the
Store?
lookout next week for a content update, and I can't wait to see the awesome creations you make with blocks, items, and now redstone contraptions. Our friends Mumbo Jumbo and Grian recently took a Minecraft Earth road trip and made their own awesome creations. Let's get a sneak peek at what they discovered.
Hello everyone, my name's Mumbo, this is my friend Grian,
fuck is
and
this?
this is my 1974 VW bus.
Oh,
There's no
never
air
mind.
conditioning, there's no heating, there's no radio, there's no anti-locking brakes, no power steering.
I've owned it for about 4 years, and to be frankly honest,
That looks cool, though.
it's pants. Times were definitely different in the 1970s, so it's ridiculously slow.
Maybe
and
cute,
it's definitely
yo.
lacking some of the modern comforts.
Did you
we
catch it, or
usually
are you
expect
fighting
to
it?
find in a
If
car
you haven't
these
caught it
days.
yet, good luck. If you
We're
did,
embarking
good, congrats.
on a grand
Good job.
tour of England, going from the south coast up to Wales, and it's going to take us 3 whole days.
I'll be honest,
Gross.
Grian, mate, would you class that as a grand tour?
Well, yes, we have no radio, so it's going to feel a lot longer.
But you see, this isn't a regular road trip in a rubbish old van, this is a Minecraft Earth road trip in a rubbish old van. With Minecraft Earth being a game you can play on the move, we thought we would travel to a bunch of different locations in the UK. Some of them are iconic, some of them just feel very Minecrafty, and some of them are barely linked to Minecraft at all, but we just really wanted to go to them, so we did.
Oh, he took it out on the guy next to him.
We also had to go integrating Minecraft Earth with real life. Minecraft Earth Frisbee is a bit of a challenge.
Sorry.
Minecraft Earth Badminton can be quite dangerous to onlookers.
Sorry, Josh.
And real-life sand blocks are alarmingly difficult to construct.
If I just film this angle, there we go, there's our sand block.
All in all, though, the road trip was a huge success and we had a lot of fun. You can expect to see the full-length episodes appearing on our channels very, very soon.
Cool.
Wow, it looks like Mumbo
Football,
Jumbo and
got
Grian
'em,
had
crit
quite
catch,
the
easy
Minecraft
clap.
Earth adventures.
Well done,
At Mojang
homie.
Studios, we've also been making more original content than ever before on our Minecraft YouTube
You
channel.
sets.
Our goal is
Ugh.
to create shows that give you inside knowledge
I
directly
mean, or it's
from
just
our
green
team.
screen. Either way,
We're even giving
it's probably
away
green
all
screen,
of our
but
secrets
still.
in a new series called How We Make Minecraft,
You
which
sets.
honestly feels sort of risky. And guess what? We have lots more awesome Minecraft content on the way. Here's a look at what shows you'll find on our channel.
I know who she reminds me of. You guys ever see Flight of the Conchords? She looks like the one who's like obsessed with them. Okay, thank you for cutting it after like 2 words.
How can Steve punch cactus without getting hurt?
I know a cactus has pricklies, but punching a tree probably hurts too.
Everyone just starts panicking. Everyone just starts panicking.
Okay, that makes sense. This is the end or end city. Wait, what the fuck is this? This is done in creative mode, clearly, because you only get one of these when you beat the Ender Dragon, and then gold obviously doesn't float in blocks. It made it look like it was underwater, so I was like, "What am I looking at?"
Please like and subscribe. I've always wanted to say that. But really, you should. It's good stuff. In 2017,
There's a
you
top somewhere?
voted
Yeah, and
for
a
the
power bottom.
terror that is the Phantom, and I personally have not forgiven you for that. In 2018,
This
the
fucking thing.
Taiga won your vote with fantastic foxes. Last year, it was the mountains with our soon-to-be friends, the goats.
I get it.
What
TOP,
will you,
Tower of Pimps.
the
I know what you
Minecraft
meant.
community, do this
I
year?
just wanted to make a power bottom
Let's
joke.
review our choices once more. I was inspired by some of the amazing
What's up, Tiger
handcrafted
Fight?
things I've seen made by our community over the years. So I decided to make my own versions of our 3 mob choices. Hi, babies. For illustrative purposes. I think I did a pretty
course,
great job.
of course.
Took me 3 months each. Anyway, all the way from Minecraft
That's way funnier
Dungeons,
than it
we
should
have
be.
The Iceologer. They make clouds of ice that smash down on whomever they are attacking. Not quite as chill as
clouds
they
are
look.
gaseous.
From Minecraft Earth, we have the adorable Moo Bloom. I hear they may come with a new flower, the Buttercup, and I'm pretty sure they'll be best pals with bees. Also from Minecraft Earth, the Glow Squid. As the tiny trio will surely attest, they sure are distracting to look at. The first voting poll is now live on the Minecraft Twitter account. Make sure
I
you're
think
logged
that
in, go
the
to the
Glow
poll
Squid
right
won, by the
now,
way.
and click the mob you want to win. We'll check back
His
in
eyebrows, they're
before we
amazing.
start the second and final poll.
They're the same size as his mustache.
Now, though, I'd like to welcome Laura to my desk to talk about the dungeoniest Minecraft game ever, Minecraft Dungeons. Hello, Laura.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Very excited that you're here.
Nice.
So what do you do at Mojang Studios?
I am a game designer, which means I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are. So I'm sorry about that one.
Fuck you, bitch.
You can blame me
I'm
for
just
that.
kidding.
I think people will blame
I'm
you
just
for
kidding.
that.
That's okay.
But some of
While I
them...
have you here on the stage, which mob are you voting for?
I think if I don't say I am voting for the Isolager, my team will kill me. So,
Clip it and
but
ship it,
it's
boys.
an
Clip it
amazing
and ship
mob.
it.
It brings a lot of fun to Dungeons, and I think it will bring a lot of fun to Minecraft as well.
Okay. I figured you would say that, but I had to ask. So tell me about the launch of Dungeons this year.
Oh wow, that was quite the ride. It was such a crazy launch. I don't think anybody in the team expected to ever release a game from home. So we were all sitting in this like massive Teams call and like sharing streams with each other and sharing videos and comments from players, and it was very good. It was fun in a different way.
What would you say was your favorite thing from the release?
Dungeons
I
is
think it
amazing.
was how people came together to play the game. It was very fun to see parents like show their children dungeon crawlers and children show their parents Minecraft. I don't know, it was very nice to see everyone just sit together and play and enjoy.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Well, let's take a look at what the community has done with what's come out so far.
Yeah.
You see what I meant?
Cannot actually believe that we like got close to the end and it was like, nope. Well, time to be blown up by more creepers. They absolutely hate you, those creepers. Oh yeah, Tom, you're welcome to join actually.
あ、待って待って、結構減った結構減った最後殴りに行っていいお前おらお前おら
So the Village Merchant, a really cool merchant, simple, straightforward items, and definitely a nice addition to the game, a good replacement for the Wandering Trader. Now let's go check in with our friend the Blacksmith here. This is definitely something that I'm looking forward to because this is one of the coolest things that has possibly come to the game.
Somewhere, right?
Oh, tem que matar o Maguinho. Ai, morri. Galera, me ajuda.
Calma aí, eu vou te ressuscitar. Calma aí, eu vou dar cover aqui.
If this montage doesn't have shiz, it doesn't count as a good montage.
Oh boy.
Appreciate the compliment, but
I see
you
what's going on here. I see what's going on here.
Can you imagine?
Ha! Smättsut! Hör du! Vänta tills jag har min raket du! Du ska få spö då!
I wonder if they'll have Ray.
Jäklar ska ni få spö. Skya!
No, I doubt it.
Killing the pandas, you monster! Stop killing the pandas!
We have to save villagers. Our villagers right there. You are free, villager.
I love Minecraft, but the cringe I feel from other people who play Minecraft makes me want death.
Ooh, potion.
와, 맵 엄청 많이 생겼네 이번에. 크리퍼까지 깼고, 늪지,
Ray loves Minecraft. He likes dungeons.
광산? 여기 거의 끝판왕
He streamed dungeons and liked it a lot.
Holy smokes! Boom! You right?
Yeah. I put my.
You know what? It would be really funny if it's just a compilation of all like so far they're like totally family friendly clips, and then it just cuts to Ray and like, oh fuck my asshole. This montage should include frequent crashes and disconnects.
There's a
bruh.
pig. Kill the pig. Get the pig.
Oh no!
Red.
Backwards, no! Oh god!
That looks so fun.
Yeah, it's so cool to see people have fun with the game.
And it's fun to play and watch.
Yes, I hope so at least.
But this week, you also had another launch.
This month, it's been a crazy month. Like, we haven't stopped doing things, I feel. We released first the Creeping Winter together with our new merchants and the new daily trials, which was awesome. I hope everyone loved it. We launched for xCloud, so now people can play on mobile, which
Minecraft
is
and Minecraft Dungeons are so
fun.
good, man.
I really like
can't
that.
wait to stream more of both.
This week we just launched in China, so now we get to welcome our Chinese friends to the community, and I am super happy about that.
That's really exciting. Well, now we have a question from the community for you.
Right.
ということで、私から質問です。マインクラフトダンジョンズをリリースされてから、開発者が想定していなかったファンの反応やゲームの仕様などありましたでしょうか。また、マインクラフトダンジョンズの今後について教えてください。
I don't remember,
今後どのようなコンテンツがリリースされる
Actually,
の
look
で
at
しょ
the
うか。
chest also on the left.
教えて
Holy
ください。
shit.
よろしくお願いします。
Okay, he kind of snuck 2 questions into that.
Yes, but they were great questions, and thank you for sending them. Regarding the first question, I think we were very excited to see how fast people found the secret mushroom level. Like, I was very confused about it as well, because we had worked very hard on making it very secretive and having little snippets of things everywhere, but players are so smart, they found it so fast. So if you haven't played the mushroom level, go check it out, because it's very fun.
And the second question?
Right. So that's what we are here to talk about today. We're going to talk about our upcoming DLC that we prepared with our friends at Double 11, and that's called the Howling Peaks. So we're going to the mountains with dungeons as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, tell me there's a goat pet. Tell me there's a goat pet.
Yeah, let's check it out. We are very lucky today that we have 4 members of the Dungeons team with us. Here's Mariana at the Nintendo Switch. Hello. Here's Chris at the PC.
Oh,
Here's
yeah, I saw that
David
guy. I
at
just
the
forgot.
PlayStation 4. And
Yeah, it
at
works
the
for me.
Xbox One, we have Annika. So we get to show you here for the first time cross-play, which we're very excited about. So people can play together from everywhere.
That's dope. That's really dope.
And yeah, that's
I like how they
our
did the
first
colored
look at
backgrounds
the
too.
Mountains biome. Coming
Right.
to dungeons.
Already I see a goat right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were so happy. We asked the Minecraft team if we could bring goats to dungeons, and they said yes. So we get to release them a bit first in dungeons. So we're super excited about that. They're equally as mischievous.
Also, look at that bee companion. Look how big it is, dude.
So I see
They're
a lot of wind
huge.
coming out of these grates.
Yes, wind is a mechanic that we're gonna explore a lot in the mountains missions. And the players will be both challenged by it and will be able to use it. So the wind will push the player, so you need to be a bit careful, but at the same time you'll be able to use it to solve puzzles, push items, and open doors and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's awesome. What is this we're looking at?
Right, so
Okay.
yeah, our mountains biomes are so tall that the player will need to find new ways to traverse the levels. So
You
that's
find
a mountain
elevators
bit.
and shit.
And there's gonna be full of like these little contraptions all around.
That seems like a really fun new mechanic.
Yes. Yeah, the goats are all around, and you need to be careful with them
Yeah, I
they
saw them
goats
attack.
make so
they're
much
really gonna
noise.
push you out of the edge if you're not too careful.
So leave the goats alone.
Yes, leave the goats alone. That's very important. And as you'll see in a bit, the iceologers that you can find in this mission and in all the mountains missions are very ready for the weather. So they are wearing their little cozy clothes, and they're wind resistant, which means that while the player will be challenged by the wind, the iceologers won't.
Oh, what are these?
These are new mobs called the
The
Wind Callers,
Ravager.
and that's a Ravager coming for the first time to Minecraft Dungeons. That's another Minecraft mob.
What
that
did you
we
say
get
they
to
were called?
welcome.
I talked over it
They're
because I
quite
saw the
sturdy.
Ravager.
New mobs called the Wind Callers, and that's a
Wind
Ravager
Callers.
coming for the first time to Minecraft Dungeons. That's another Minecraft mob that we get to welcome. They're
So-
quite sturdy.
What do the wind callers?
Yeah, I know they're
Right,
terrible.
the Wind Callers spawn a draft of wind right under the player, and they push the player up, so the player gets fall damage.
Okay.
It's very important to deal with them quick or run away, because they're gonna be painful to combat otherwise.
Well, they're doing a pretty good job against these wind callers.
Yes, our adventurers are strong.
Okay,
Ooh.
there are 3 Ravagers.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. But
That's
so
gonna be fun on
far,
Apocalypse
I
7.
can see that all the consoles are working very neatly together. We're super happy about that. It's been
What the fuck is
progressing
that
very
potion?
nicely, and we hope everyone can soon play together. Oh, that was a nice.
That was a new
Iceologer.
potion, right?
I wanted to say, like, that's my favorite mob, but you know, it
But it
went too
didn't stay
fast.
around too long.
Look at the guy in the garage just fucking freaking out.
Right, we're leading up to this big
So
Ravager
this is-
battle.
Yes.
Are they hitting with the
But
hoe?
I think we can
like a scythe.
let our adventurers deal with the Ravagers.
Not very well.
No.
Oh my god, it did half damage.
Yeah.
So
They just
with
cut the
all
feed
of
'cause they're
this,
getting
you also
cracked too
have
hard.
A new game mode coming.
Yeah, the game mode is coming very, very soon, and it's going to be for all the players for free, and that's called Apocalypse Plus, which means that we're making the game just, harder a bit at a time. Yeah.
When
not
you
a
call
new game
something
mode,
Apocalypse,
it's a
it
difficult-
sounds very
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, and
I'll do it.
Apocalypse Plus means that it gets even harder. So hopefully players get to find new challenges, and we found different ways to tweak the balance so the challenge is different every time.
But, okay, that's a lot of stuff. You're working on even more new things for Dungeons.
We're working on a ton of stuff. I feel we've been so busy. It's crazy. But
Gonna have
yeah,
to
we
play the
have
whole thing
today
again. Sounds like it.
little video with a lot of work in progress. Work in progress, though.
Very work in
yes. But yeah, I think we should look at the video.
Wait, that's my line.
I'm sorry.
Get fucked. Pre-alpha. So this is coming out tomorrow. Yo, are we doing the Leviathan raid? Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Oh, fucking blazes. Those are gonna be a pain. And the piglins? Or hoglins or whatever? No, those are the piglins, right? And wither skeletons? There's a fucking nether levels? And was that a little companion? There was a little... That's your little companion? Oh, dude. Look at that fucking sword, by the way. He hit it like a cricket bat. And underwater... Oh, they're adding like everything, dude. The fucking puffer fish. And the fucking end. They added everything. Oh my god. All right, well, I guess that's staying installed.
One of my favorite things we do at Mojang Studios is Minecraft Education Edition.
What is this little dude?
Students around the world are able to learn in exciting and interactive ways using the game as a learning-based platform. Students and teachers in 115 countries around the world are able to collaborate, learn, and share together. Minecraft has always been a way to connect people, and we've seen that now more than ever with Minecraft Education Edition being used in remote learning. When you're in the game, you don't have to feel so far away from your classmates. From creating graduation ceremonies in Japan, to creating first day orientations for American universities, to teachers doing virtual meetups, we've seen students and teachers using the game in incredible ways. Today, we're launching our first ever Minecraft Education Edition Global Challenge for students around the world to build a better world with us.
Over the past few months,
An iron golem?
we've
It didn't
seen
look like it.
wildlife roam through cities while humans stayed inside.
You see the one that was eating the other's ass?
Without cruise ships and ferries around, dolphins visited the port of Cagliari in Sardinia, Italy, and wild boar roamed the streets of Barcelona. But what if animals could share space with humans all the time? Today, we're
Was I
kicking
wrong,
off
Kai?
the
Was I
first
wrong?
ever Minecraft Education Global Build Championship and asking students around the world to design and build healthy spaces for humans and animals to
I think I should install this shit
What will
and
you
see
build?
what's like pre-built.
Hey, I'm Ayana. I'm a developer in the Minecraft
Sorry.
community. If I were to participate in the Global Build Challenge, I'd build a series of underwater tubes so we could transport things without disturbing the aquatic life.
Hello everyone, I'm OMG Chad, and if I were to design a build for the Global Championship, I would make a house with a habitat for my cats on top, and I would call it a habitat.
どうもこんにちはカーボンです。僕だったら日本っぽい建築で勝負したい。
Oh.
Hola, nosotros somos los hermanos Leo y si estuviéramos participando en la dinámica mundial de Minecraft construiríamos unas viviendas camufladas con la vegetación del entorno para que los
Okay,
animales no
Tech9.
se espanten. ¡Participa!
Design and build your own solution in Minecraft Education Edition. For the chance
I like
to
their
win
cover of
Mine points,
Godzilla by Eminem.
awesome Minecraft gear,
You know?
and a video chat with Mojang Studios. The championship opens today.
You can register today and download the Championship World Template. We can't wait to see your amazing ideas, and Jens and I can't wait to see the winner on video chat. We get the awesome prize of chatting with you
I
no matter
kinda
who
want
wins.
after the
For those of
stream
you who don't have
to
Education
replay that part
Edition,
with the
we have
Godzilla
something for you too.
instrumental.
Our education team has already added amazing free lessons to Minecraft Marketplace.
Oh my
We've
god.
also been working with some amazing educators on a new series about diversity and inclusion coming
You
this
should
fall.
enter with a map of how to be a
Hi,
god
Minecraft
gamer.
Live. I'm Kenneth
God.
Shelton, and along with my fellow educators, Melissa Ford and Natasha Rochelle,
Dude, I'm not bored,
we've
I'm
been
just-
building a
I'm
series
so
of
tired.
Minecraft lessons that will help people
Time
explore
code, it'll save you
topics of
time.
social justice equity,
like an hour and 18
identity,
minutes,
and tolerance. The first of these lessons is called Good Trouble, and it's based on the life and philosophy of Congressman and civil rights activist John Lewis. The additional lessons continue teaching about social justice from across the world and through time, from Black Lives Matter to Malala's quest in Pakistan to achieve equal education for girls,
Yo, thanks
to
for
the
the
civil
100
rights
bits.
movement of
Appreciate it,
1960s
homie.
America, to the women's suffragette movement, and more.
Thank you.
We can't wait to share these important lessons with the Minecraft community.
I'm looking forward to playing through the Good Trouble lessons myself. Together with the Minecraft community, we commemorated
4150 out of
Juneteenth with
5,000?
contributions to the
Bruh.
Black Lives Matter
Bruh.
Global Network Foundation, Equal Justice Initiative, and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. We're proud to continue supporting organizations that fight for equity and equality in the world by making an additional donation today to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. This brings our 2020 contributions to over $2 million. Beyond this, we continue to look within our company, our products, and ourselves for how we can help create a more inclusive world.
I like that transition a lot too. Just hit 10,000 gamer coins in one day. Nice.
Now it's time for a brand new segment of our show. You may have missed our next guest during the Minecraft update segment, but not to
GG.
worry. You're about to get some dedicated time with the one and only Jeb. Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much.
It
What's
was
up, man?
very different not having you in the Minecraft update section.
Yes, yes, it's a little bit different this year since we always want the ones that are actually working on the features of the games to be the ones to get to talk about them, because we feel that it gets more genuine in that way.
So what are you working on then?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, of course, I still spend a lot of time with Vanilla and Agnes and the team, but I now work with all our products, all our games, and like the board games, and try to support our developers and designers to capture the Minecraft feeling and make them fit together. But honestly, everyone's so talented, so it's actually quite an easy job. But to help everyone, both in Stockholm and in Redmond, I wrote a book, a Minecraft game design book.
Are you trying to sell that to everyone in the audience watching?
No, this is only for Mojang Studios employees. It contains a lot of secrets. But it was
really like
helpful when the team grew to kind of explain my thoughts and ideas about Minecraft. And for Vanilla in particular, there are some guiding principles that are going to help us continue updating the game for many years to come.
But you did decide to share some today, so people can
Yeah,
kind of
Brandon.
see what's in the.
He's
the
like the
Jet
head man
game
in
design
charge,
book.
kind of.
Absolutely. So one of these guiding principles is it maybe sounds obvious, but that is it's always one block at a time. You place one block, you remove one block, you pull one lever, and you trigger one TNT, and of course that causes a big explosion. But at the core, the interaction is always one block at a time. And it's not only important for the way you play the game, but it's also if you're playing together with someone, let's say you're building a house or something, then I will be able to observe what you're doing and quickly understand where you're going, and then I can help you, and every block counts. If you would just copy paste or make templates and such, then it would be a little bit harder to collaborate. And also Minecraft is a lot about the journey to create your massive castle or whatever. But so it's important to we retain that feeling.
And you have another principle, but it applies pretty directly to a community question that we have.
你会加入更多天气或者自然灾害到我的世界中吗？像是暴风雪或者是大雾天气。
我的世界的中国玩家大家好，感谢你的提问。
Wow, Jens.
Yes, the Chinese community inspired me to try to take on a new language, but I have a long way to go, honestly. But about the question, if we're going to add things like Chinese community needed, what the 我的世界的中国玩家，大家好，感谢你的提问。
Wow, Jens.
Yes, the Chinese community
dude, that caught
inspired
me
me
so
to
off guard.
try to take on a new language, but I have a
Jesus.
long way to go, honestly. But about the question, if we're going to add things like
It sure reminds me of
natural
a hymn
disasters,
DVD.
that kind of contradicts one of our other guiding principles.
What's up, Joe?
That bad things happen, but they're technically the player's fault.
Okay, they're the player's fault.
Yes, in the sense that it was either caused by a player, like a griefer or summoning in the wither, or a player was nearby, such as when a creeper explodes. So whenever something bad happens, we want to make sure that the players are either actively taking part of that or have a way to prevent it from happening. And an earthquake or a tornado would obviously destroy something that you've spent hours building.
But there's definitely a few I can think of that maybe fall outside of this principle.
There are still a few cases like Endermen can grab a block and maybe wreck up some redstone, or you can have an unlucky wolf running into your sheep garden. But there's also the worst thing is, of course, lightning strikes that can set your whole house on fire. But I'm hoping that Agnes and the team may have a plan for that.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the last feature you were active in developing?
Yes, the last feature I did was the netherite feature. I thought that was a very important part of the nether update and wanted to help where I can. But I don't want to, since I'm working with so many different projects now, I don't want to do something halfways and then kind of leave it to the team to fix my bugs. So I try to be a little bit hands-off. But recently I've, of course, also been working a little bit on making combat test snapshots.
That leads us to another community question.
Hey, I'm Dan TDM, and I would love to know what kind of combat mechanic changes are being made to Minecraft Java Edition.
Yes, and that's an excellent question.
Right, Joe?
We currently have a problem that on the two different editions of the game, there are different combat mechanics.
My kids watch Dan TDM. I used to watch it like 10 years ago.
Bad both for us as designers that have to
when I first got into Minecraft
into account, but also bad for the community that wants to have the same experience. So the main objective is to reach parity. But I still want to make sure that we make a system that is kind of fits with the building and that doesn't distract too much from building, but still gives us this depth that allows us to design interesting behaviors. Also, I want to make sure that it works both good in both player versus environment. That means.
Hold up, let me just open this up and check this out. It looks like Kai sent over the thing that I said I wanted to do, but he did it. That's awesome. Holy shit. Thanks, Kai. That's great. Holy shit.
Adventuring and players versus player, and I want to make sure that it feels good playing both with mouse and keyboard, and when you're on a controller you don't get tired by frequently pressing the trigger, and we also want to improve touch, like the touch experience. So
amazing.
It's a lot to do.
But you said you weren't working on feature development, but
yeah, it's
you
true.
are working on combat?
Yes, I mean, of course, it's a little bit hard to keep your hand out of the feature cookie jar. But in this case, I also felt that this was an area where I could help the team so they could focus on doing the content updates. But at some point in the future, I will, of course, dump this on the team.
Okay, so exactly what you said you don't want to do.
Yes, and they will have to carry it over the finish line. Yes.
Nice. Now, speaking of combat, we just had a really cool announcement about Alex and Steve coming to Super Smash Brothers.
Yes, and that is so amazing. And just like I said, like my job gets easier because everyone's so talented. And just in this case, Sakurai-san and his team they really understand Minecraft and have made an absolutely amazing Super Smash Brothers fighter.
And Sakurai has also made a really amazing video for all of us in the community.
Oh, really?
マインクラフトライブをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズディレクター、
Didn't they do
空
another
野
Smash
桜井
thing
正
today?
宏です。スマブラに
Was
マイ
it
ン
this
ク
or
ラ
was
フト
it?
のダウンロードコンテンツが導入されます。スティーブやアレックスが参戦することが決定し、マインクラフトライブ前に特別放送をお届けしたのですが、見ていただけたでしょうか。もしまだの方はぜひご覧ください。スマブラであることを忘れるぐらい、マインクラフトのスピンオフとしても相当にすごい
The stage looks so
踏み
good.
込んだ表現を
Or
行っていま
stages.
す。発売までもう少しだけお時間いただきます。
Oh,
スティ
fuck.
ーブ
They're
がマ
coming
リオ
out
と
in like
戦う。
10 days?
アレックスがピカチュウと戦う。ゾンビやエンダーマンをアクションゲームで操作できる。
I didn't realize this was coming out this
リークや
month.
カービィやソニックやロックマンやクラウドやリュウなど
Sick.
有名キャラクターとの共演が楽しめます。そして私もマインクラフトファンの一人です。マインクラフトライブでの発表を楽しみにしています。それでは。
That was a really big secret to keep.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the 60 bits, Lightspeed.
It was a really hard secret to
Ryu
keep even
versus
in the
Steve.
studio because it was super
Yeah,
secret. But it has
Pokemon
been so
DLC is
fun-
the
so much
22nd or
fun to
25th or
work on.
something?
Yeah, it's amazing to see the community reaction.
Yes.
Okay, so we're
And
going
there's
to
also the Doom
switch
Eternal
gears
DLC
here.
in October.
You have a sort of famous
Ruh.
saying within the office, which is the world would be a better place if everyone played Minecraft. And why do you think that?
Yeah, I suppose the quote has kind of gotten a life of its own.
It definitely has.
But yes,
There's so much disrespect with Steve. It's so
think,
fucking great. I know.
Minecraft unleashes.
I love how he was teabagging in the
people's
original launch
creativity
trailer.
and helps them collaborate, but also teaches them things like geometry, languages, and maths. So yes, I do think that the world would be a better place if everyone played Minecraft. But I know that you also are very engaged in building a better world.
You're interviewing me now, Jens. Thanks. I mean, I think it's... I feel so privileged to work on Minecraft because of all the amazing things that people do with it, from Education Edition, and something I'm extremely passionate about is Block by Block, which is our partnership with UN Habitat, and it's really helping people reimagine their public space and then have it built.
I love this place. It's such a nice area, but it has not always been like this.
Well, before the area felt very cold and unsafe.
Basically,
One of my coworkers uses the Edge edition, and now my students are begging me for it.
Block by Block is a program created by Mojang and UN Habitat where we
I know they used to. I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know years ago they used Minecraft
Kosovo has been impacted
for architecture
by years
classes.
of conflict. And in those situations, we often see communities divided and public spaces neglected.
It was a really cool project.
Did you send them
because
this
even the
footage of
little
Quebec?
kids like
Dude,
me could help out with
some
to make the
parts.
city a better place.
They got to use Minecraft to sketch and try different solutions about how the space could be improved.
It was very fun because you felt like to be able
But
to
I
help
want to
the
check out
city while
the
just playing.
educational
After
one.
that, the
I
ideas were
realized, by the
presented to
way,
local-
you say that. I realized, by the way, the reason that my bus schedule has been fucked at the new job and it's taking me forever. Like I finish at 5. The bus is supposed to come at 5:06. I haul ass to get there. It's not there. The next bus comes at 5:25, and I'm like, what? So I walked up the other day, and the streets look like that. They're doing construction. The whole thing is fucking destroyed, and so there's traffic for days because it's all funneling into a tiny little fucking nothing. I was like, God damn it! What's up, Moonboy? How you doing?
architects and city planners.
It's funny you
and
say
later
that because I was
year,
just like,
construction started.
as soon as I saw that, I was like, is this Shakira?
It's been
Whoa.
5 years since we participated in the program, and the street since then has become more developed and it is now more frequented than before.
One of the times for Steve is just eating beef. He eats farts.
It seemed kind of unbelievable that this was made with Minecraft.
That's what it looks like now in real life.
So seeing my own idea as a kid, changing a whole area in my city, it was very special to me.
You almost tricked me, dude.
It's unbelievable that we were able to make reality what was once only an idea in our computer screen.
Finally, decision makers have changed their perspective because maybe they realize that we can make a change.
In a democracy, you want the people who live in that community to be asked about what's going to happen in that community.
Bro.
So people who live
Is this America? There's one person wearing a mask and it's below her fucking face. I thought this is the States. Also, look, she has a snowflake tattooed. You little soy boy.
Realize that we can make a change.
In a democracy, you want the people who live in that community to be asked about what's going to happen in that community. So this is a perfect example. The community was asked, the community decided, the community designed, and the community is using it.
I'm probably gonna be like really happy and be like, hey friends, I made this. I walk here almost every day, and every time I see it and I
Go
see
back
a lot
to
of
bacon.
people spending time here, it's a very gratifying feeling.
I just hope it will
Imagine having the technology at Flight Simulator, having everywhere in the world, but transfer to Minecraft. That would be sick.
And to me, it was a great feeling, which I'll never forget.
I came up with a skate park idea and some trees surrounding the park.
It is possible to change the world and make your dreams come true.
Dude, I could do a kickflip with one less redstone.
And being heard and listened to is one of the best.
Oh, the
feelings
art
in
said
the
bacon?
field.
Nice. We're imagining your neighborhood with Mojang and something
I
or
actually
other.
was able to go to Kosovo at the start of that project, and it's just amazing to see the transformation using Minecraft.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yes.
Jens, you must have seen a lot of amazing things because you're about to hit your 10-year anniversary at Mojang Studios in like 2 or 3 months.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, it
That's
has
crazy.
been an amazing journey these 10 years, and I have had so much fun working on Minecraft. But of course, I'm also a Minecraft player, and we're all like with the community, and in the end, it's really the players and the community that gives everything its purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. And from myself as part of the community, I just want to say, like, thank you for the 10 years and all that
Yeah, I
you've
can't
done
stop
for
looking at the
Minecraft.
part
It's
in his
made
hair.
a huge difference in my
It
life.
looks like
and
Moses
I
did
think
it.
many people watching right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jens. Last year at Live, we announced the Nether update. Maybe since then you've been wondering about what it would be like to attend a Nether ballet. Wonder no more. Our friends at Element Animation will dance us through all the new Nether features.
Oh, I'm a dickhead. It's a piglin. Dude, piglins and hoglins breaking it down, I'm all about it. Killing each other, I'm all about it. What are these called again? There's no sheep in the Nether. Or Enderman? No, I think there's Enderman now. I don't remember. I don't know. That's cool. Yeah, they saw in the Crimson Forest. I forgot
The results of the first round of voting are in.
where they were now.
The round
I only
which
played the Nether update a
determined
couple
which
hours.
mob's dreams would be dashed with no hope of making it into the final round. And it was intense. But
The
sadly,
second coming.
let's
What a
all
clip
say
name.
a fond farewell to the poor Moo Bloom. Then forget it ever existed, because it's time to vote again. We are now down to the Isolager and the Glow Squid. And in the first round, they were quite close. I'm quite interested to see where the voters of the Moo Bloom will go. If you miss the first round of voting, make sure you get in on this one. It determines which one of these two makes it into Minecraft. I know who I'll be voting for. The final voting poll is live now. This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft. So don't leave yourself out. Log into Twitter and go vote.
All right. Dude, I want bees flying at my screen for my scene transition. I know I'll lose a viewer,
I'm Quinn,
but
head of the Marketplace Partner Program.
that's the
and I'm joined by
sacrifice I'm willing to
two of
make.
my favorite people. How about you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Fanny. I'm a developer on the Creator Assistance team. And what we do is create tools for our creator community. And some of them are very visible, and we're going to talk about them later. Some others are more behind the scenes and that help our creators make content that is more efficient and reliable, like the schedule command that is coming out soon.
Yep. I'm Jason. I'm a developer in the engine team, and we've been responsible for a lot of the modding type capabilities that have come to Bedrock over the last couple of years.
I broke myself.
That's super cool. So
Holy
your
fuck.
teams help make creator tools for all of our incredible marketplace partners all around the world to help make content for you.
What an asshole. Oh, fuck. Whoa.
Kia ora koutou mā, ko Wheti tēnei from Blocky Studios here in Aotearoa. A team of 3 making content for the Marketplace and Minecraft Education Edition.
Why would I want to download a virus, you idiots?
I'm Zombini, and I run a small studio based in California. We create lots of marketplace content, and I've been making tutorials for the last 7 years to teach others how to make their own Minecraft
blinds?
skins.
Minecraft Marketplace maps are insane. I know, I need to check more out. Okay.
Magandang umaga, Minecraft Live. My name is Mark.
I know I have
from
Glitch
Mojang
Run
Studios,
and
we are
Way of the
15
Nether.
working here in the Philippines.
What?
Hi, I'm Tian from Everboon Games, and we are 38 people working here in England.
There's enough on there to stream for months. Oh!
Hi, Minecraft Live. This is Lizcraft, and we hope you like our stuff on the marketplace.
Holy fuck balls.
Hey everyone, I cannot believe I'm part of Minecraft Live this year. My name is Yasser, aka Stark Teammate.
Are you
from
Aladdin?
Pixels, and we are super excited about the new updates.
Brasil.
Oi, Minecraft Live. Eu sou o Gabriel, diretor da Irim Studios. A gente tem cerca de 5 participantes na nossa equipe.
All it showed was
brasileiros.
large pigs? Okay. Kai, oh no. Chicken block.
I'm Vicky, also known as Geeky Pixels from NetherPixel Studios, and I get to spend my days making content and working with awesome people.
The dream.
Hey, I'm Warren from Guycraft, and we are 20 people working here in Israel. Shalom.
I played Chicken Block, it's really fun, like really fun. Huh.
And the best part is all these features can be used by all creators. So what do you have to show us today?
Yeah, so for the last couple of years, we've been doing a lot of work with the entities in the game. So this time, we've doubled down and gotten it so that we focused on items and blocks. So as part of that, I made a custom crop to kind of show off a lot of the capabilities. So over the summer, everyone in Mojang Studios was given tomato seeds to try and grow a tomato plant at home. So I thought that was kind of the perfect inspiration to go make a crop. So you can interact, you can place the seeds, use the crops. See, they're kind of growing. I got a couple of them getting to the flower stage. Got a few now that I can actually go pick. So in this case, I've made them work like the sweet berry bush, where you can just right-click on them. But I think tomatoes taste disgusting, so I thought it was better to make them as something you can throw. So Quinn and I had some fun. We were
Nice.
throwing them around. It's
Same.
harmless
I hate tomatoes.
or Sort of harmless.
Yeah, totally harmless.
Yeah.
You knocked me into the lava.
It was mostly by accident. But tomatoes will actually rot on the vine as well, and if they rot for too long, you get a little rotten tomato monster that can spawn from it. So I'm gonna fight him off here.
That's cool.
But yeah, he
That's
throws,
clever,
rotten
man.
Tomatoes. They
That's
they don't
really
fly
fucking
as far as
smart.
a regular tomato, but they knock you back a lot more. But kind of based off all this stuff, I think tomatoes maybe aren't the best idea. So I'm gonna get rid of all my plants and never grow them again.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one.
But
So all
they're
these
so healthy.
It's shitty
That's
when
true,
you
they are pretty
refuse.
healthy. So with all of these new custom crops, creators can go and make some really cool kind of like farming style maps.
Oh, definitely. So like, I think crops are a great example of
That's
showing
sick.
off how they all can kind of come together because you get the items that you can get there. Normally you would eat the eat the item, but
This is
or you
long,
can make
man.
projectiles. But they also have
So much
the ability
stuff.
to get events that are fired from things like a tick event. So as that event is fired, you can make the block run through multiple stages of growth, and eventually get to the point where like you can choose like what loot spawns at various stages of growth and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool how you could like interact with them like a normal berry bush, but then get the tomato out.
Yeah, it's just another it's an interactive event that you can key into.
Yeah, and then there's a tomato monster there at the end too.
Yeah, I call him Tomo.
Little Tom, it's so cute.
Yeah.
It's not even scary, but yeah, it's an example of what you can do with them combining events and commands. That's
There's
one
still
of the
a second
features that
part of the
our
update,
creators
yep.
have requested for so long. Just having commands to be able to run them when something happens. So
When
now
can we get an
instead of
official
also-
Minecraft World War
in-
Z? Oh.
In addition to doing
And
it
have
with
Garth
actors,
Brooks
you can
write
also
it?
do it with blocks and items.
That'd be cool.
In this case, as
Oh,
the
makes sense.
flower is rotting,
Right.
you can disappear that crop and also summon a tomato monster, a Tomo monster.
Yes.
Well, that's really cool because like I can totally see creators like using all of those combinations of features to make some like really cool like adventurous maps.
He looks like an actor.
Yeah.
Who do you look like?
Like for example, the little adventure that we can show you, where we were going
Or
to
no,
the
not an
desert,
actor.
and then
Is he
we found this
he looks like the
mysterious,
guy.
golden skull, and also an equally mysterious pedestal in the middle of the desert.
Does he look like that
So we
awkward
decided to
nerd?
place our golden
Rob
skull
Gun-
over there and
who?
see what happened. And yes, we have a mountain that is hollow. And as the brave warriors that we are, we went exploring.
Is that
and
Gronk?
obviously we found some creepy monsters inside. Luckily, we have our trusty custom sword to fight them off.
Oh, that helps.
I'm not sure if we even survived that.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very safe.
No,
No.
not at all.
But that pedestal, I know that's one of the most requested features, block models.
Yeah, so I've been super excited that we finally be able to get block models in. It's something we've been wanting to do for years, and we were finally able to work on them and get them in. So we got it working with using the same formats that we've been using for the entities, so the same tools that people have been using to build custom mobs, they can use to build the blocks with.
Oh, that's cool.
Well,
So you don't
yeah,
have to like,
sure.
learn a new
What's up,
skill. You can
McGee?
just continue.
No,
it's
it's a
almost
whole
identical.
it's a whole
That's
shtick
awesome.
where he'll be
And
like
I
on the
noticed on
news.
the hotbar with the golden skull, there was like a little red triangle. What was that?
Yes, it's a new feature that we're calling item lock.
And
I
they
if
don't
you
know that
found
he's
yourself
fucking with
sometimes
them.
just going through some content and you have this special item and then you die and you lose it, or maybe you drop it accidentally. Now we've made it so
Here.
that creators can actually lock something on your inventory so that when you die,
Check. You'll see what I mean. Tell me it doesn't look like them. He looks exactly like this dude.
Gaze upon me, and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
you press Q, it won't go away. That way you don't lose your mysterious golden skull to unlock the next stage.
I can't take him
I was
seriously.
gonna say that makes it super easy because I've definitely been in an adventure map and I lost the key on accident, and then I had to go and try and fix that.
Yeah.
And then when you place
looks
the
a little
skull,
bit like
there's a lot
Ray.
going on in the background.
Like there's three features to talk about right there. The first one is like we've been wanted to give more power to creators.
Notice
with
me,
cameras.
senpai. I
This
think
one
that
is
guy
just
had a bit on
small
Nerdist or
one where
something,
we
something like
just
that.
Shake the screen. I don't know if you noticed that one.
What's up, Don? How
And
you doing,
then you
homie?
can help players
fuck.
convey something like there's an earthquake going on, or maybe something is about to fall over you. So you can do that with this new tool.
Or dinosaurs.
Or dinosaurs.
Get a dinosaur steps.
Yes.
Eternals in the game?
The second one that we noticed there is structures. You can now place them using commands, whereas before you
Glad
had
I
to
came
be
in on
using
tears
a
of
structure
laughter,
block, which is
dude.
more complicated and time-consuming. Now you can do it much more easily. And as
His
part
name
of
is
those commands, you
Andrew
can now
Browser? Yeah, he's
animate
gay.
the structure placement. For those that know this, like the mountain was opening, and that
Remember
was just a
Solange
structure
Bowser?
animating. We provide a couple of effects. One is just like a 3D printing animation, and the other one is layer by layer. And yeah, you can combine them to just achieve very cool effects.
Yeah, I can see like creators, using those to add just another level of polish to their
oh
world.
yeah, the channel is
And then I
Bowser something, right?
recognize the scorpions.
Yeah, well, the desert theme, it felt appropriate to bring them back. They've always been one of my personal favorite custom mobs that I've ever built.
Yeah, but after watching that video for so long and ended up having
Bowser
a nightmare
fits.
about trying to rescue my
Simple
mom
enough.
from some like aliens riding scorpions, it was creepy.
I'm sorry, that was not the intention.
Doug Bowser, that's how he got the job at Nintendo.
Well, speaking of aliens,
He went to
I know our
Miyamoto and he
team
went,
put
"Notice me,
together a
senpai,
really
notice
cool
me."
Sci-fi parkour map that they made you run through, Jason.
Miyamoto went,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I'm pretty sure they knew
what
this
the
when
fuck
they
is
asked me
this?"
to run through it, but I'm pretty awful at parkour. So it took a few tries to get a clean run through. But at the beginning here, it's a pretty typical
notepad.
sort of parkour map of running and
Parkour.
jumping. But we definitely have some
Dave has
twists up ahead. And here's kind of the first one of even I know I
Minecraft
can't make that jump.
shit to
So let's see what's
install.
in the chest, and we got a Sliminator. So I'm pretty sure you know what to do here.
Oh.
So now, hopefully, I will jump and be able to clear this gap. And please, yes. Make it up. So to get teleported to the next section, kind of make it along and see what next obstacle we
Dude,
have.
this is so sick.
So now I know the chests have useful things in them. So we got
What the
a
fuck is a
blockinator,
blockinator?
and we'll throw that across and get a little platform. Now I can make this jump. Even I can make that jump. And we got the hot
Levitation
dog, or
Cyber Dog.
and float up, but it poisoned me, so I needed to use the antidote to rescue me there. Make across and get through here. Now we got a wall in the way, so let's see what tool we have to get through the wall. That's one, and insta presto, and get through here.
This is fucking
Keep going
awesome,
on.
dude. Minecraft is just the best.
And this should be our
Hold
last
on, keep the
obstacle
rule
here.
with
But I can
me.
see the
You're getting a
teleport
3080
pad,
for
but I can't
Minecraft,
quite
right?
Get to it, but that shaft up above looks promising, along with the ladder. So
I think I even was
go
looking
up,
one of your
see
streams
what
and you
is
said
here.
you were going to get a dual
Fall down.
3090 system for
And block
Minecraft.
breaks, I can get to the teleporter.
Something like that.
And Fanny's already there.
You made it.
You only died
finally.
86 times?
Wow, that's super
86
cool.
times.
I love
Minecraft
just
sucks.
the aesthetic of that too, as well, like all the art and things. So those teleport blocks, those seem like a really cool way to add like another level of immersion to
Thank you,
the
Kai.
worlds you're creating.
Yeah, with data-driven items, some
Always
blocks,
remember
you
to
get
throw
so
out your
many new
trash,
events that you can
chat.
act on. Like for example, in the case of the teleporters, you can step on it and then an event will
3090
trigger,
at least
and
to
you can
run the
react in
shaders?
so many
True.
ways. You can add particles, or in this case, for example, you run a
Dude,
series of
dual
commands that just teleport
3090,
you to
maybe
the
you'll get
next
15
area.
FPS with
That's
RTX
awesome.
on.
And I love the Slaminator,
Easy
the
clap.
Blockinator, and the Magic Wand. I've never seen items do that before.
Yeah, so that's another example of how combining the same tools you can achieve so many different effects. For example, the Sliminator was just using the event and the and the fail command, right, to replace the blocks at the bottom with the slimes. Then the next one, we have the wand, and that one is just replacing blocks with air.
Minecraft for
And
PS4,
then we
okay.
also had the blockinator, which allowed you to walk
Hold on,
by
what you playing these
placing
days?
some blocks, replacing air with blocks. So just by combining events and the same command in different ways, you achieve so many cool effects.
Yeah, so it's just small little simple things you can combine in lots of different ways and get a wide variety of results.
And even that Blockinator allowed you to make that jump.
Yes.
And then I also saw that there was messing with mob effects too as well.
Yeah, so we've had an example of custom food in there, but in addition to just satisfying hunger, like a food
Phasmophobia?
normally does,
Nice.
you can add in or remove mob effects. So we had the cyber dog that gave
People
three
seem to be loving
effects,
that one.
the
Enjoy,
levitation,
homie.
nausea, and poison. And then we had the antidote that would actually only remove 2 of them. So unlike a bucket of milk that removes all mob effects.
Bro, look, even his cue cards are Minecraft themed. That's next level, dude. I didn't even notice the floor. Dude, like the set is so sick. I don't know if it's green screen or if they actually built the set. But dude,
you can make things that remove very specific things.
Yeah, and then it seemed like you got you know,
Ridiculous,
after you use
man.
That, or after you
Ridiculous.
use the magic wand to get to that wall, it seemed like you were stuck, but there was something else that was going on there.
Oh yeah, so there is the block that was in my way. So we made it so that another one of these events, similar to the on step on, is we also have an on fall on. So in this case, it was just an on fall on, and you can set what distance you want the event to trigger. So you have to fall at least 10 blocks or something like that. And when you land on it, we then break the block, similar to what like the tomato plant and other things that we saw earlier.
Yeah, and it seemed like it took you quite a few tries to make it through, but Fanny was able to do it first try.
Yes, unlike others, 86 times. Yeah.
Get shit on, bro.
And one new feature that we have is that on raw text, you'll be able to show the names of the players that are of interest at that moment, and also show scores. Like in this case, we were tracking how many times Mayor was dying.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for coming on to the stage and talking a little bit about these creator tools and new features that are coming out.
Lightspeed. This is
and
so
with
sick.
these new features, there's going to be a pretty amazing new thing coming out later this year for all Minecraft players.
Remember, GDL will not be held responsible
I saw this,
in the event of a likely death.
and I wondered who came my pants. You know what I mean?
Your descent will begin in 3.
Only drop once
2,
floor hatch is fully open.
1.
Dude, this is so... Okay, I didn't see that part. I was just because this was when I was like in and out of here. Coming to Minecraft Marketplace and updated for Minecraft Java Edition for free. What? Terra Swoop Force? Hold up. Notepad. I shouldn't have closed the file. I'm an idiot. Open. Boom. Terra Swoop Force. Control S. Easy clap. Resume. Now there's more cave update stuff,
You've
Chad.
waited a long time for this update, and if you
This
thought
looks
the
incredible.
first set of
You look
features for
incredible.
the caves were awesome,
But yeah, so
it's
does
time
this.
for
What's up, Pat?
even
How you doing,
more
homie?
awesomeness. Agnes and Near from the Vanilla
Welcome back,
Minecraft
my
gameplay
friends.
team are here to tell us what else is coming to the caves and the cliffs
Oh,
update.
shucks.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hey.
How does it feel?
I can't get over the set. Look how fucking cool it is, dude.
It's
Please.
so awesome to finally be able to share that with everyone.
Yes, it feels great.
watching Adam's Family with the kids?
Looked a bit
Nice.
at tweets during the break, and
we have some more tweets.
We have more. Yes.
Imagine watching a family with yours. Fucking creeps.
Oh yeah, yes.
Bunch of
Oh,
weirdos.
there will be so many cool things you can build with that, and the warden. It's amazing to
There's
see.
this
all
Harry
the
Potter
excitement.
wand I got, but I have no idea what it is. You just said it's a Harry Potter wand, you idiot.
Near, you recently joined the Mojang Studios
Joe, thanks for gifting
team.
a sub to Zelda.
Yes, I joined this year.
Gifting a sub to Patrick.
But honestly, I'm
Thank you,
not
thank you.
completely sure.
What's up, Kelly?
How
How you
that
doing?
happened.
Welcome back.
And not just joining Mojang. I'm not really sure how I'm here in Minecraft Live.
It's Kevin Koala.
Because like just last year, I was home, glued to the stream. I had to know what the next thing is coming to Minecraft, and today it's not only that I get to share that.
This Shizbiel cry is
I
so
got to
good.
work on some of those things, so it's fairly incredible. But yeah, I've been developing games for a few years now, and more recently, I've actually worked with this non-profit organization called Games for Peace, which is an amazing organization which basically uses games to promote peace. Like he takes kids from areas of conflict all around the world and sits them down to play Minecraft. And sometimes it's kids that don't even share a language, so they can't talk. So Minecraft is the language they share. Minecraft is what helps them connect and get to know
This
each
guy's
other.
hair
and
is almost
create
as good as
friendships,
Eldon's.
right? And it was amazing being part of that.
It's so cool. I mean, sometimes I feel like, oh, I know all the amazing things that are happening with Minecraft. And then you described that to Agnes and I, and we both were like, we've never heard that. And it's so
I envy
cool.
the tail.
It's
Dude,
absolutely
hold on, let me show you
beautiful.
something.
So in this update, you've been really looking at like filling out the caves even more.
Yes, so there are even more things to show, and in the things we
Dude,
showed
look
so
at
far, it's a lot
look,
about like,
old
improving
shiz.
the journey underground. But of course, we also want to add
I
like,
used to
new
have
things
hair
to
for days,
find,
son.
like new resources, and one of them are crystals.
And then I chopped it off back in, I don't know, February or something. I used to have it to my nips. Okay, I saw this, and this is fucking cool. Shiz my hair back and forth. I wanna gag, I wanna choke. What? Can't believe you cut it this year before you could have been Majima,
So
right?
beautiful.
If I decide
Like, the
to dress
moment
as
you turn
Majima
the
for a
corner and
stream,
you
I'll
see
just
that
buy a wig.
glowing thing. That's so.
But
it's
I
just-
could have
it's
not needed
incredible.
one.
Atmosphere in the crystal geode.
Actually
it's
stupid.
like mystical. Yeah, they're so pretty, and we were thinking a lot about like
I'm
what
glad
is the
someone is
purpose
filling
for
out
crystals
K's
in
unlike me.
Minecraft. And one thing is like they should have a use, and we will talk more about one of the usages soon. But the other thing is a lot about just adding a lot to the experience of exploring. And we want them to be quite rare, so when you find them, it's really gonna be like magical, because they're just beautiful. And you know, when you walk on the crystals, you hear these sounds.
Yeah, it's just we talked before about the pillar of underground of Marvel. And I feel they're just the perfect feature for that sort of game. Right?
And what was it, the other one? A ravine?
Just take them with you.
Right, so you can
reminds me of
raid the
Jane
crystal
Goodall or
plants
something.
we saw in the video,
Jake
but
Gyllenhaal?
they actually grow from a very special block.
Goodwill
And
Hunting?
that block is unobtainable. It's sort of like you think about spawners, right? You cannot just take it and put it in your base.
Chad, I call my dick
makes
a
you go
spawner.
and build farms all around your world, and that also encourages you to create tunnels between them and find out ways of
I suck.
transferring those items from place to place. And I just love those sort of features that really encourage other gameplay.
I don't know why you watch me on the
As
worst.
an explorer myself, I'm very excited about finding all of these. And you mentioned a usefulness to them.
Good dill hunting.
So
About
from
pickles.
those crystal plants, you get crystal shards
Wow.
items, and you can actually use them to craft a telescope.
This is fucking cool. So get the crystals, make a telescope, and then you can spy on your neighbor. Was dill bread made with? Pickle yeast? Dildo.
That is amazing.
It is. It's such a useful item.
Peace.
Super cool. And the cool thing is that, so yes, you use the crystal shards.
Put it on the
to craft
crossbow
them,
and have a
but
sniper
you also
scope?
need something more, and that's also a new thing. That we
Nani, a
added.
telescope? Wait, what'd she say? I didn't. Oh yeah, copper. That looks fucking cool. Are you saying? Oh no! Don't say it, dude. Don't say use the telescope and then you copper field.
copper.
Don't fucking do that.
That's
All right.
amazing.
Yes, it's new ore.
So your dick was your water heater because it doesn't work and always leaks.
You saw the copper ore in the video. And a very interesting thing with the copper ore is that it generates in a different way. So normal ore is actually like an ore blob, but copper is different. So imagine that you are out mining and you see copper ore. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna mine the copper, and then you see some stone. It's like, they look a bit different. So you continue to mine, and then you find another copper ore, and you probably go like, okay, I think I found a copper vein. So we're actually adding ore veins to Minecraft, and
Are they adding veins to Minecraft, chat? Are we getting double veined up on a Saturday?
like, they really add so much to
Ooh,
mining.
baby.
It gets so interesting because it's kind of like following a trace when you mine, and they tie so well to the pillar we have about adding strategy to mining.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you've personally wanted
I almost
copper in
said
a
Friday
game
because I forgot what day it
since you
was.
start, maybe before you started?
Yeah.
I'm so tired, Eternal.
Well, maybe a few times.
10 years
But
to head
yes,
copper,
so
by the way.
I think I got inspired by the pretty copper roofs
Yeah, they went
in
from the Stone
Stockholm.
Age to the
And
Copper
they
Age.
are all green because we have so many like old buildings here, and we've actually added that mechanic to Minecraft as well. So, you know, if you place a copper block, it will first be
Lightspeed.
orange, but after a while, a pretty long time, it will turn green. And it's something
Oh my God.
I think it's so cool because it actually adds history to Minecraft. Because, for example,
I
if
know.
you have a really
I
old
get it.
Minecraft world, then you can see on like a house and like, oh, the roof turned all green, and then you know that that house has been there for a really long time.
That's fucking cool. God, I love the music so much. Easily one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Imagine how cucked you would feel if you're like, oh my god, I found all this emerald legacy, and then you mine it and you're like, oh, it's copper that's broken.
And copper won't only be used for the telescope. You actually have another really cool
You can literally make a
thing that
Statue of
you'll be able
Liberty,
to
you
craft
sure
with
can.
it.
Yeah. So Jens talked a bit before about these design principles that we have in Minecraft. And one of them is that if something bad happens, the player either caused it or it has a way to sort of avoid it. And one of those exceptions, for example, is lightning striking. Now, some people like to build wooden roofs in
actual
Minecraft.
New York now?
Some even build wool.
Can you piss on a metro in Minecraft yet?
Might.
It's not
Bruh.
at all like the grandest castle on.
I think you're thinking of a Plague Tale
Innocence.
Innocence.
Roof fully built of wool.
Yeah, that's not,
You know?
not a good idea.
No,
but
we did get some fires.
yeah, so to try to help the players with that, we are introducing the lightning rod.
This is sick. I saw this part. Now your house can't get struck by lightning. Genius. Minecraft doesn't have rays. Rats doesn't have rays either. That's the lie. There's ray tracing now, you stupid idiot. That's dope.
That is very useful for all the wool roofs.
What if you put one on a
out
creeper's
there.
forehead?
Yeah, I think this is a
And then
problem
Minecraft
that,
has to go
happened
forever.
to a lot of our players. Even personally, I had this peaceful game that I played with my partner, and it wasn't peaceful. And we went out and we were
Ray
like
doesn't
looking at
trace in
animals,
Minecraft.
collecting a few
Fuck.
animals to our base, and we came back and our
Lightspeed,
house
please.
was gone. And I was quite confused because I consider myself to be someone who knows
Find
a bit
any rare
about
occurrences
Minecraft, and there are
recently?
no creepers, there are no endermen. So what happened? We figured that probably a lightning strike hit and burned down the house, and we were quite traumatized because we were not prepared for this. So I think this lightning rod is really going to help with that.
Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that problem anymore.
No, I'm gonna place like lightning rods everywhere on my wool roof.
Good.
Will be perfect.
Good.
Now, you've introduced a lot of things already, and players already have a lot of trouble with their inventory and the amount of.
How do I zoom in? Chat. Zooming is only... What the fuck is the point of zooming this shit and not the video? I don't see a ring. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, is there anybody in the world that's going, oh man, this video is really interesting. I wish I could see the fucking toolbar a bit better? What? ¿Por qué?
And players already have a lot of trouble with their inventory and the amount of items, but you have an idea for that.
I don't see no ring, chat.
So as you know,
Just saying.
we keep adding new blocks and new items all the time, and that do create a bit of an inventory problem. And we're aware of that, and we have actually been thinking quite a lot how we can solve it, because we want to have like a good gameplay.
That was the worst zoom I've ever
solution.
seen.
We want it to be balanced.
Besides this one.
And we actually have an
Hi.
item in this update that will be really helpful, and it's the bundles.
Here we go. This is the shit. I told this to Chris. Bruh. Look. Gamers. Finally! They've added 7 trillion things, but they never added inventory space. Now you can actually do stuff for more than 3 seconds without having to go back home. You love to see it. Look how much shit you can do. Oh, sorry. 10 years, by the way. That is so practical. How do you craft them? You have to skin another human.
Bundles.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's such an elegant solution as well, and I love
Now
it. I
consoles
think
can
we
handle
spent
this?
a lot
That's
of
true.
time talking about the inventory
True.
problem, and I think one of the biggest takeaways there.
And yeah,
was
it's cool that it
this
could be
is
different things. It's not just
actually
like
one
stacking
problem.
more.
It's constructed from a lot of sub problems. For example, hotbar management is one problem.
You have to play Smash
getting
Bros.
a lot of blocks for your huge build.
He's saying that's how you
somewhere,
craft
That's
it.
like something the shulkers help with.
I did sell
But
it.
I think there is a third sub problems where every time you leave your base to go exploring somewhere, your inventory keeps
Which
getting
one, Derek?
full of junk. Like this lot just has 2
Well,
flowers.
and good luck.
This lot has just
Okay,
one
hold
seed.
up, hold up, hold
right?
up, hold up. I talked over a part that's important.
I think we spend a lot of time talking about the inventory problem, and I think one of the biggest takeaways there was that this is not actually one problem. It's constructed from a lot of sub-problems. For example, hotbar management is one problem. Getting a lot of blocks for your huge build somewhere, that's like something the shulkers help with. But I think there is a third sub-problems where every time you leave your base to go exploring somewhere, your inventory keeps getting full of junk. Like, this lot just has 2 flowers. This lot has just 1 seed, right? And I think the bundles are really going to help with that problem.
Yes. So the thing with the bundle is that you can place many different kinds of items in one bundle. So many different kinds of items in one inventory slot. So for example, I can take those 2 flowers and 1 seed and put them in one bundle. It's great.
And you can kind of use them like presents too.
Oh yes, I'm so excited about seeing what players do them in like shopping district, right? You can have the bundle of the day, which has a bunch of things with it, or you can have secret bundles where you have 3 of them in a chest,
really
but you
cool
get
idea.
a random one. I think it's really going to be cool.
Yes, and for example, if your friend has a birthday, you can put like your prettiest item in the bundle because it looks like a gift wrapper, and then you can give it to your friend.
That's so cool. We've talked so much
That's
today
dope.
on the like really game design side.
You gotta
but how
think
do you work
kids
on
playing,
the
that's
art
going to be really
side?
cool.
We actually have a very close collaboration with the art team, and it's great.
Oh, that's how you tell a friend that
So my
you
job
don't
is
actually like
basically
them.
to get an abstract idea.
Why'd you give me a
and
bag with
imagine how
TNT in
could
it?
fit
I
into
don't
the
know.
Minecraft universe,
You know,
and then start
figure it out.
sketching it. So once my sketch is finished, I send
I have that
everything
creeper
to the 3D
plushie, actually.
artist that it's gonna
Ladies,
model
please.
it and
One at a
animate
time,
it
you
to
know?
make it alive.
All right, 2. 2.
My job is to bring sketches to life and make them move
'Cause I
in
can.
3D space. To work with a game that has such a special look, it's amazing.
What's with
It's
this
a
mud
challenge,
pig with
it's
the rose
fun,
on its head that I
it's
keep seeing? I've
sometimes
never seen that.
frustrating, But it's very rewarding. I love it.
I make the pixel art of the block.
Why'd you give me a bag
usually
of
when I create a
TNT?
block texture for a new rock type,
Because I think you're dynamite. Because I want to blow you.
Because I want to make it right.
Every time I
block is
see
like a
you, my
building block
penis
for people's
explodes.
imagination, right? So I try to like put a lot of
Holy
love
fuck,
in each
dude, I
block
need to be
to
stopped.
make sure that people can create what they want.
So I think my favorite thing about the Minecraft look is that it's very unexpected, very unconventional, and that's where like the special comes from.
I don't remember where I
Minecraft
put
in terms
that.
of game art is special because it has such a
plush.
unique look. And
Also
it's
had like a
very
little
restricted. It
a
has
little
to be
like
3D pixel
little
art, and we can
it was
only work within
a
those
crafting
boundaries,
table,
so
a
we have
bed,
to, like think inside the box, but also outside the
a
box.
chest, a pickaxe, a
I've
sword,
been working
and
on
Steve.
this exciting new mob.
They're
This
all
new
like
mob,
super tiny, but I don't know where they
will
are
be
now.
the cutest predator ever existed in Minecraft.
Where are they
This
all
update
drawing
is
without
incredible.
anti-fouling
People have
gloves?
been waiting for this for so long, and we're finally gonna do it.
I hope that the community
adding
is
cussing to
really,
Minecraft.
really happy about it. I hope they have a lot of new stuff to play with, and I hope that they are excited to see some concepts as well.
It's so lovely when you can think about all of the different jobs within game development. I love seeing the artists and developers, and we all like across
I made
the
a typo
show,
because
there's
I'm so
many
excited.
different
There's an
types
Enderman
of
mug
roles
too?
that people have.
Yeah, and it's really awesome to interact with all those roles
And a
have a lot of
TNT?
the back and forth. We're very open in Mojang and getting ideas from all over the place, and specifically
We're gonna
working
put
with
a-
the art team is amazing as well.
We're gonna put up
you sort of
a
throw
bit
one idea
incentive.
to the hair, and he draws something, and you're like, oh, what is that white thing in your drawing? I didn't even think about it, and it starts so many awesome ideas going. And we even integrate it into our prototype process. And actually, I think until I saw those sketches by the art team, I didn't really understand what archaeology in Minecraft even means.
Archaeology?
Yes, so we're actually adding a new system called the archaeology system. In this system, you're basically
Is that
going
a
to find
panda
these
skin?
excavation sites all throughout your world. And you can make this new tool called the brush that
Why
is
is there
going to
another
help you uncover
one?
the mysteries of all these dig sites. So you come to one of these ancient structures, and you can sort of use the brush to clear away some of the rubble that may have collapsed in those structures. And sometimes you might even find something shiny inside them. But, and this is important, if you are not careful enough, like in real life, you can destroy that artifact. And when that artifact is gone, that artifact and all the secrets it held are gone forever. But if you're careful enough, if you take your time and you're deliberate, you can get some of those hidden artifacts. And for example, here we got a ceramic
I'm
shard,
so excited for this
which is
update.
basically
Same.
how
It's
whoever
so
lived
sick,
here
dude.
used
There's
to
so
tell and
much.
pass on their stories.
I love the story
There's so
side
much.
of the archaeology. Because we often talk about that we want to deepen the mystery in Minecraft. And when you find these hidden artifacts, you kind of find like connections and hints. And we will never tell the full story, but these will inspire the players to tell their own stories about their own Minecraft worlds.
Exactly. I think it's going to be
It's a
really
full
exciting to
block
see
of
what
emerald.
players
Holy
do
fuck.
with them. For example, here we see an exhibition that someone built for this, where he can compare all the different clues he finds, right, and try to preserve whatever was down here, and he can compare what we found with whatever new thing, and sort of try to connect the pieces, right? And here we see those pieces connected in a clay pot, actually trying to reconstruct them back. And you can create that however you like.
Oh my
You
God.
can create your own stories or try to guess how those pieces used to connect.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's also so fun to be very creative with these new pots, because you can put the shards in any way you want.
Exactly. And when you're pleased with your creation, you can fire them up and you have your own painted clay pot.
Pretty. So, Nir, is this programmer art still?
Yeah, the art we're seeing is still work in progress, but I personally like the dragon. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it didn't say programmer art isn't pretty.
Yeah, you know, the problem is the artists are way too good. Right?
Yeah.
They just make us look bad. I don't know.
Archaeology is
Wow,
amazing.
that's
I mean,
cool.
the excavation site is so incredible.
What in the shit is
so
that?
excited about this. I've spent a lot of time about it, and I actually got to do a lot of awesome conversations with actual
imagine doing a
archaeologists from
blackface
all around
pumpkin
the
in
world.
2020.
And it's been,
You know?
honestly, I sort of feel like I got so
Yikes on
passionate about
bikes.
it myself, that their passion sort of stuck to me, and it was so amazing to learn more about this, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here.
And you have a dev diary coming out on our YouTube channel where you kind of explore all of the archaeology even more.
Yeah, it's honestly really, really exciting. So I had so much fun with this, and I learned so much that I decided that it can't stop with me. So we're going to do a dev diary when we're actually going to talk to those archaeologists. And actually, we might even get to visit some interesting locations.
That is amazing. Well,
Jesus Christ, Kai.
it feels very sad, but we're almost out of time.
Is her necklace a speech bubble? Or like a thought bubble? I just realized this little like pointy thing. Is that what that's supposed to be? Or is that a brain? Is that the medulla
But
oblongata?
we've been hinting at a new mob, like over the course of the show, like 3 or 4 times. So are
A
you
thought
gonna tell
bubble
us
shit.
about it
Be
now,
nice.
please?
Go
Now I'm
fuck
gonna
yourself.
tell you, it's the cutest predator you will ever meet.
Axolotls? They ask you a lot of questions, Bray? Oh yeah, these things. They're it's mudkips, IRL, right? Man, they really are 10 years late on everything. So I heard you like mudkips. Is it Whooper? What the fuck? And you could
I feel like there's
trap it
only
in a
one
bucket?
sound I can make after seeing that, which is like.
Axolotl Foley, dude.
The axolotls.
How did you decide on axolotls?
So, when we add a new mob to Minecraft, we really wanted to have like its own unique character. We wanted to have purpose. And it's also a very good thing if it happens to be ugly cute. And the axolotl is perfect. It has all of these things. Well, I guess on the ugly cuteness, it might be quite a big emphasis on the cute side, but still. And we actually had a brainstorm in the team. So we were like, okay, we're gonna add goats, but we want to add another animal. And then one of the developers posted like a big picture of an axolotl, and we all went like, yes.
Yes, this right
Perfect.
now.
It's like the definition of ugly cute. It's like made
You already
for
know what I'm doing,
Minecraft.
Kai.
And then we also found out that axolotls are endangered in the real world, and we think it's good to add endangered animals to Minecraft to create awareness around that. So that's also a good thing.
Like with the bees.
Yes, like with the bees last year, for example. But yeah, so the axolotls, as you saw in the video, they live in the lush caves and they really add a lot of life to the lush caves. And there's also a bucket of axolotl.
I didn't think it
That's
could get
awesome.
cuter,
I know.
but
That is just so cute. I don't know how to handle it, but it's so cute. So when you're walking around in the lush caves and you see some axolotls, then you can actually scoop them up in your bucket and take them with you. So maybe you build like a pretty aquarium for them in your base, or maybe you bring them to your ocean adventure.
This is sick.
and now I see why you're calling them the cutest predator you'll ever meet.
Exactly. So when you
That's
scoop them
awesome.
up in a bucket, you can actually create your own axolotl army, basically, and charge into the oceans with them, and they will help you fight various, well, they'll attack cute fish as well, but they'll help you fight the drowns and the guardians, and they're actually quite useful when fighting guardians because they have this special ability that whenever they take damage, they sort of play dead. And when they're playing dead, no mob will actually attack them. So they have this time to regen back help and then jump back into the fight together with you. And if you learn how to cooperate with them really well, they might even heal you during the battle.
That is so cool.
Well,
Wait, okay, so you
that is
added
wild.
like you added these two mobs that are like as different as possible with the warden and the axolotl.
Yes. So this update is actually a lot about contrast, which is great because it creates like a dramatic player experience, which is so good. So we're like updating the highest heights of Minecraft with the mountains. We're updating like the deepest of the caves. We have this terrifying warden, the cutest axolotl, and also in the caves, like the lush caves are very light and welcoming, and then the deep dark is like super scary and challenging.
I guess we can't forget our little goat in there.
Oh.
It's kind of the in-between.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget the goat. Yeah, I guess
You
it's
gotta
in
go
between.
back.
It
I'm
is
watching it
still
on the
very
screen.
cute, but
I'm just doing something.
in between, no one can be as cute as the axolotl.
No, I don't think so. Before we tell everyone the winner of the mob vote, let's take a look back at some of the exciting things that we've talked about.
I'm just doing
today.
something important here. Yeah, the goats are sick. Dude, flying around like that in the open caves is so dick. So I wanted to say so dope and so sick, and I said so dick. Dude, I'm falling apart. So dick, dude. Oh, dude, all of these new announcements and changes are so cool. I'm super, super down for all this. There's like literally not a single thing they announced that I don't like, and I'm excited for everything. Chad, I'm actually an idiot.
Before we get to our mob vote, I think there's one more question people are really gonna want to know. When are we gonna get the caves and the cliffs update?
It's a good question. So we plan to release it summer 2021, and this actually is really good. As I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we really want to have a lot of time to work together.
Chat, real quick. Real quick. Axolotl Foley. I did it.
together with the community to
That was
gather
my important work,
feedback,
chat.
see all the great ideas, because the community always have so many good ideas. So it feels good that we now have a lot of time to actually work together on this update.
Amazing.
That's
and the
so
community
far? What?
decided on a new mob that
mean
will
far?
enter the game. So which one of you gets to do the honors today?
So I think Tiny Agnes has been a bit mean this year, so I think you should open it, Neil. You should.
Oh, that's so okay. I was like, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, summer 2021 is brutal.
Can I look first?
Yeah. You're gonna know before everyone else.
It's the glow squid.
Alrighty.
Wow.
So that's gonna be in the
I
game?
guess everyone was mesmerized by
Is
the
this
glow squid, not
Oscars?
just the tiny ones.
No,
I
wow.
was really not expecting that. That is so awesome.
Yes, like I didn't expect it at all, but it's great. And glow squids will look so cool in the caves. Like
Exactly.
the atmosphere.
They fit this update so well.
Like it will
True.
be, imagine it's just all dark in the caves, and then you see the glow squids swimming around. It will be so good.
Beautiful. Can they be friends with the axolotls?
The axolotls are predators, so I'm not sure.
The
We'll
axolotls
see.
might actually attack the
Yeah.
Oh no.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll talk to them.
Think about it.
Yes.
We have committed to a lot of things, so I think we need to get work on
to go to
all of the
work.
things that we've shown in the show. For all of you watching, Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye.
That was sick. Right? That's a solid 3 out of 10, easy. If not 4. I love her. Yeah. All cast and crew took daily temperature and health checks. Production venues were properly and routinely sanitized. Except when on camera, face covering were worn by all. Social distance was respected at all times. No jobs were harmed during the making of this production. No jebs. I was like, what? Yeah, she's adorable. That was so good. Right? That was fucking amazing. Oh wow, okay. Sick, I made it, I guess. Do you think that was my Rivals of Ether videos that brought the furries out? Oh my god. Okay, let me kill this recording.